Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Blue Clouds Media. My name is Nate Zion. As usual, today is Thursday. A wonderful day, a beautiful day it's been, but not as beautiful as it is here in Michigan. If you don't know what is going on here in Michigan, you'd be like, "What?" Yes, it's been freezing the past 2 days. It's been freezing everywhere. You can tell all the well lines, the telephone lines, the trees got lots of eyes on it. It's not just snow, man. It's rain and ice mixed together, which makes it very difficult for drivers to drive on the street. So today's kids are told to stay home because the streets are very, very bad. But here we are again. We are streaming live on YouTube. We're talking association football. What is the white paper? The white paper that will come in and shake the English football. And what will the white paper do? What is it going to do? Have effect on right people that can buy football clubs in England, and also the big six, the big C's in English football. It will really regulate them and stop them going into the that Super League that is about to take place one day, and that's how I feel it will happen one day. So yeah, we'll talk a bit about the white paper. Is it good or bad, and what will it do to English fans? So yeah, we'll check into that as well as we're live. It's a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to be on my decks right here to sit here and talk to you guys regards to football. And also before I go in and say anything, I apologize. During my stream setup, I put it down as 1 o'clock. I apologize, guys. I apologize. I had in mind to come over at 1 o'clock since I was still doing my test. My test was supposed to be 2 days, yesterday and today, and unfortunately, I thought I still had 6:30 in my mind. So I had this time instead of 6:30, I put it down as 6 o'clock, which was 6 o'clock UK time, 1 o'clock my time here. So I sincerely apologize for that. Yeah, if I have to take 10 times to say it, I will go ahead and apologize again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, be late. I try not to be late here. But yes, we still have a lot of news to talk about in regards to association football, Chelsea. Some news on Chelsea. Paul Mason. You got Paul Mason. What Paul Mason said on Graham Potter's situation. We will get into it, and also transfer and contract updates. Also, it's on the line that we will talk about it. And also Kylian Mbappe. Strange news, right? Strange news. Chelsea's been linked with Kylian Mbappe. This is strange news. Kylian Mbappe to Chelsea. I don't see that coming. I don't see that coming. But yeah, do we see Chelsea being linked with Kylian Mbappe? Mbappe has been with a football club before. Chelsea did not fancy him. Maybe back in those days, Chelsea did not fancy him. Maybe Chelsea might fancy him this time. So yeah, I think we got to talk about it. Dusan Vlahovic to Chelsea. Dusan Vlahovic to Chelsea. Also, we will talk about it. Vadel, and also another player, Vadel also being linked. Not he's already been linked, but there's a statement in regards to yesterday's game. You guys watch RB Leipzig played yesterday. You saw Nkunku come in and how dangerous this thing can be against Manchester City. City hasn't been on top of their game. They have been, up and down in terms of their performances. But then look, we have a good striker in our hands. Nkunku was not fully fit, but then we saw what Nkunku can do when he come on the pitch. We have a striker in our hands. So yes, we could talk about Gonzalo Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos, if you guys know Gonzalo Ramos, also heavily linked to Chelsea. And those N'Golo Conte contract update. I'm very, very happy. If you guys do follow me very well on this channel, I do put up updates in terms of YouTube shots and stuff like that. My YouTube shots are doing very, very good. So you guys check those YouTube shots out and share them. They're doing very, very good. I'm not so sure of the numbers, but they're doing very 12K and 25K and all that kind of stuff on my YouTube shorts. So guys, if you want to help out, get on my YouTube shorts, share them on the social media platform. It's very, very important as we keep growing as a channel, and then we keep spreading, making the community very big all the time. So yes, it's very, very important. Share the video, guys. Let's share the video, and then don't forget to like the video as well. We talk about N'Golo Conte, Mason Mount update. We have Mount update here too, and we also have Yes, Cesar Spilicueta discharged from hospital. I know he's been discharged for a while, but what is he doing at this moment? There's a statement that he put up. We'll look into that. We'll look into that. He's been on the training session 2 days in a row, and then he's been just an observer. He's not training with the team, but he's just observing what is going on, and also having a very close discussion with Graham Potter. And today I feel like Aspilicueta can grow up and become a very good coach. Guys, you can clip this out one day in the next 6 7 years. We see Aspilicueta doing his madness on the dugout or the touchline. Then you remember I said this. I have that feeling that Aspilicueta will grow up to become a very good coach. That's how I feel. People think he doesn't have that kind of a captainship power, but then he does. Everybody does his madness in a different way in terms of being a captain. He does it in a different way. If you look at John Terry is a different kind of a captain compared to Gerard. Gerard is a different person, but you could tell Gerard was also very highly respected by the Liverpool fans, the Liverpool players. So every captain and the way that Jermaine Defoe was a captain, he was a different guy also on his own. Michael Essien, he was a captain, but was also a different person. The way he does his, but Michael Essien, I was never happy seeing him as a captain because he was always quiet. He's way laid back. He doesn't talk. He doesn't do much of a talking. So I kind of Michael Essien with me now. But John Obi Mikel was a good captain too. So yeah, we're gonna talk about Chelsea. Loni gained 103 kilos. Yes, Chelsea Loni. You know what I'm talking about. Lukaku gained 103 kilos. Inter Milan. I'm not so sure what you guys are, making of this. 103 kg. That's how much Lukaku weigh on the bench, and he was not fit. He was not fit. So if we are looking at Lukaku to come back and help this team, he's gonna come back very well. So yes, guys, today the February 23rd, 2023. This is what we have for you, and it's always a pleasure. Nice to see you here. It's always a pleasure to see y'all here again. So now let's get into it. See, welcome back to the platform again, guys. So we're gonna get into the comment section. The comment is booming and booming. We got 63 of us watching live at this moment. If you're part of the 63, show your love and do not forget to put a like and love and to keep your bell notification icon active at all times. So when we go live, you wouldn't miss anything from Blue Clouds Media platform. Keep it bill, keep your comments coming, and also do not forget to like Blue Clouds Media. We're here. My name is Nate Zion. As usual, I'm bringing you the best association sports news you can ever hear and found on planet Earth. I am the best, and this platform is best. And we respect each and everyone's comment as usual. So we're showing our love to everyone here. I123 already comment. He says fought to hit the like today. Hope everyone is safe, enjoying, and then doing well, said I123 forever. Love, thank you very much, my sister. It's always a pleasure to have you supporting me, and I know you got my back all the time. Anytime I make a mistake, you are there to correct me because I'm not perfect. Thank you very much. Blue Blood, good evening. He says, evening, everyone. Good evening to you, Blue Blood. Say, I hope you're doing very well. And then let me have a good evening from evening, gentlemen. Good evening, gentlemen and ladies. It's nice to see everyone here. Good evening, Patrick. Mr. Patrick, remember we have ladies also in our mix. Mr. Patrick, we have ladies in our mix here. We have I123, love you forever, who is a lady. So it'd be nice if you say gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Really, I appreciate that. How are you today, Blue Blood? Okay, feeling fine. This subtitle change and start time. This subtitle and change in start time is keeping me on my toes. Must be training tape design to keep you active. Potter is observant. Oh my goodness, the blue blood. Yes, like I said, it was supposed to be 2 days of testing time. So yeah, 2 days, and today I messed it up with the time a little bit. So I really apologize again. Mr. Patrick said, "Blue blood is your PFP blue blood call. I mean, sell cells, or I am overthinking. Okay, they are blue blood cells. Absolutely. Eighth to like Potter out. Guess who is in? I'm not so sure if it's Potter out. I believe it is Michael Silva. Hell no. No, no, Michael Silva. Where are you, Nee? I am here, Mr. Patrick. I'm right here in front of you. Okay, that's just by the way. Delayed kickoff, pitch inspection. Oh my goodness, the pitch is not that good. I'll try to drain a little bit of the water out so I can sit down. It's too waterlogged right now. It's too much water on the floor. So yeah, pitch inspection. I make sure I keep the pitch clean for the players to come on, just like for me to sit down. So yes, that's what I was trying to do. Mr. Gunter, he says, a phantom of many topic. Nobody actually cares what you want or think. You're a Fulham fan. Stop treating Chelsea FC like it's underwear. Even if Potter is fired, it won't be Jose. Absolutely, coming from Mr. Gunter. Now here is all. Now here we are. Here we we all are waiting. Okay, here we all are waiting. I can't even put it together. For me to start, take your time, brother. We want to go anywhere. Absolutely, I will. I'm very happy you took the time. I'm relaxing with some ice cream. Enjoy your ice cream, though. Blue Blood, enjoy the ice cream. Come on, Gunter. Mr. Gunter, let's play nice. We know blue is the color. Relax. Somehow we will get where we need to be again. Absolutely. Thank you. I love everything. I love all the comments, guys. I like the energy in the comment section. We got 276 people watching live. 276 people watching live. Show your love and let me know where you're joining us from. Let me know which country you're watching us from, which platform you belong to. This platform is mainly for Chelsea and then football fans in general. So if you're a United fan, Arsenal fan, Fulham fan, whatever fan you are, Wolves, Man City, everyone is invited. You're welcome to this platform. One of the biggest platform you can find streaming at this time of the day, 6:30 UK time live. Here's that's 1:30 Eastern time, American time, live here. And we bring in your best association football you can ever find. And the comment section also lovely, respectful people. We get wild sometimes, but we always keep the comments respectful in regards to what we type down there. So thank you very much. As 290, it went up to 290. It is it's time to wake up. Okay, that's blue clouds. Alpha, big up to you, Alpha. I didn't see you yesterday, but I hope you're doing very, very well, Alpha. Gunter, Mr. Gunter said, I want you to love you forever. Nice. It is very sure and multiple times per show. Blue is the color. He is a Fulham white. Okay, absolutely. Hey, welcome to the news stream. Clarence Lopez. Clarence Lopez, big up to you, my brother. I hope you're doing very, very well. Let me know where you're watching the stream from, Clarence, Mr. Lopez. Let me know where you're watching us from. I know you have subscribed. If you haven't, do me a favor, subscribe to the platform and always keep your bell notification icon active at all times. So when I go live, you wouldn't miss anything from me because I do a lot of upload some shorts, I upload YouTube videos, so I put stuff over there. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. Also, coming from Gunter said, son, not Mason. No, I didn't say Mason. Mason. Probably when I'm saying this fast, you don't hear it. So I'm very, very sure it's Mason. Mer. Mason. So when I say it fast, it sounds like I'm saying Mason Mount, but no, it's not Mason. It's Mason. So thank you for your correction. What's this talk about in crisis meeting? Oh yes, Christopher Vivell, I have that in there. Christopher Vivell did have a meeting with Graham Potter on the crisis and how the team is performing. Yes, there was a crisis meeting. The meeting was held at Stamford, the training ground Cobham yesterday. So that was where the meeting was held. I haven't got the whole entire in terms of what was being said, but then a little bit of what I got was the meeting in regards to the performance, Graham Potter's performance, and also the performance of the players. They did sat down and had emergency meeting yesterday. So if you follow what I said, you could get more of it. I'm trying to get that news up here on the screen. So whilst we're talking, I'll get that news up, and then we can also get into it. I know you're very very interested in that crisis meeting from Mr. Patrick. So yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Patrick. It means that Patrick has been watching my YouTube shorts. Yes, they're doing very, very well, guys. Get involved. This Sunday is Chelsea's biggest game of the season. It's Tottenham. If he loses this one, I am not sure where is a way back, because the fans will go ballistic. Absolutely, I know where you're taking this from. This is what Mr. Mason has to say. This is coming from what he said in regards to how the fans, there's so many toxic behavior already, ballistic. Yes, I don't know where the fans, because this is a big game. Tottenham Hotspur are rivals, and we don't like them. And anytime we play against them, we took a title away from them under Mauricio Pochettino. We took a title away from them. So going to play Tottenham Hotspur, it could do two things, my brothers and sisters over here. It will do things. Either, I don't know, with Graham Potter, and I know the team supports him very well, and I also believe in that. I don't know where Graham Potter is going to stand. The team might not sack him, but then the pressure will be too much. That could cost him his job, because it can also go two ways. Like I said, either Potter wins that game, he becomes a hero, and then he gets all the support back from the fans. That is how I see it. Potter wins that, he wins the hearts of all Chelsea fans. Potter doesn't win it, it will be difficult. It will be very, very difficult. Just like my brother over here, Jackson. Big up to you, Mr. Jackson. I hope you're doing very, very well, and I hope you subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, do us a favor. We stream live here all the time, and your comment, I don't take a penny to read comments. I just take my time and then respect all the comments that come in. I know you want me to read it. That's why you put your comments in, and I take my time to read those comments for you as they come in. Big up to Taha said greetings. Greetings to me. Big up to you too, Taha. I hope you're doing very, very well. I want to love you. Said forever. Said yes. Don't forget us, ladies. Welcome. Mr. Jackson, at Gunter, and also I understand that being nice can be difficult. Being nice can be difficult sometimes. Wow, watching more than 200, 200. Keep your hand. Hard work and giving more information. Thank you very much. Coming from Jackson. Big up to you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Big up to you, Mr. Oh, my big brother, Mr. Prince. I hope all my Nigerians are doing very well. Nigeria, the wonderland, beautiful people, Nigeria. I hope everyone is doing well. Big up to you, Mr. Prince. I hope you're doing very well. Mr. Prince, do share the stream and also on your platform in regards to where you find yourself. It can be Facebook or anywhere where we have sociable people. Yes, people that will hop on. We are trying to grow this network. Absolutely. So guys, if you haven't shared, if you haven't liked it, do me a favor, like the video, put a like on it. As we have 273 people watching. Big up, family, like everyone. It is important. Like the video, guys. Let's like the video. Hey, watching from New York. Big up to my brother. Think William, big up to you. I hope all New Yorkers are doing very, very well. Yes, New York, hope everyone is doing very well. 58 likes, but 283 watching. Come on, people, let's hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you very much, everyone that has been here today. It's been a wonderful day. Gunta said, I want to love you forever. I'm being nice. Repetitiveness is boring and unnecessary. Absolutely. So let's get it going. So yes, the first news of the day, we're gonna talk about the Paul Merson on Graham Potter's situation, and this is what he has to say. This is what Mr. Paul Merson have to say to Real. So let me share this on my screen so it wouldn't look a little bit boring just looking at me all day. So yes, let me share this on the screen real quick whilst we are live. I like to have entertain you guys very, very well, not just the news and so there we have so we have moment we have something from Twitter whilst you guys can be looking at and listening at the same time. So we have that on the screen, and also big up to you, Taha said something. Let me read that real quick. This son, Richarlison, Son, okay, Son, Richarlison, back. Ken is still firing. They were sharp in their last game. We lost versus a relegated team, 20th position, who had no manager. How bad is that? I understand, Taha. I understand where you're coming from, but don't worry. No matter how bad, it's just like Chelsea and Arsenal. Chelsea and look, Tottenham. If Chelsea are not in the best shape when they meet, that's why derbies are always difficult to play. Why am I saying derbies? It's always there for bragging rights. Derbies, there's nothing on it but a bragging rights in terms of how many times each other have met on the Premier League and how many times that person won a trophy from that person in terms of London derby. It's always crucial. So the game will be seen in a different manner compared to just playing the Premier League. It's just seen as a Premier League fixture. It will be seen in a different way. So yeah, in regards to what I'm trying to say, playing Tottenham is always a boost. It's always a time to Chelsea to lift up their games and show what they are capable of playing under Graham Potter. That's how I see it. So yes, guys, Potter will do it. Guys, do not worry. Just relax. Let's take it game one after the other, game by game. Potter will produce magic. Trust me. All right, so yeah, we're gonna get into it. Paul Mason said on Graham Potter, if he loses this one, I'm not sure there is a way back because the fans will go ballistic. Just like my brother typed in the comment section there, this game can change everything. Though, if Chelsea beats Spurs, he can also be seen as a hero. Did you hear that? This is what Paul Mason said. Graham Potter could be seen as a hero if this goes his way. So, guys, do not worry. If you believe in what you saw against Dortmund, there is a way back. If you believe in that game you saw against Dortmund, if you believe in that game, don't look at the game against Southampton. Don't look at that game. Don't look at that game because that game there were too many changes, and we all knew that Graham Potter did a lot of mistakes. So, guys, yes, Potter did a lot of mistakes. So do not look at the Southampton game. Let's look at the game against Borussia Dortmund, and let's take some inspiration from that game. Yes, let's do that. So yeah, let's look into that game. Do not look at the game against Southampton because I feel like there was more positive to take from in the game against BVB more or less than the game against Southampton. Gunter said Taha, the bottom team, Tuchel lost to. He also lost to the league's bottom two with the only Kante out. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Gunter, speaking with us here. So I don't know what you guys stand on regards to what Mr. Paul Merson has to say. If you know what Mr. Paul Merson said, I just read that out loud for you. Paul Merson on Graham Potter. If he loses his one, and this one, I'm not sure there is a way back. And that's what he said over here because the fans will go ballistic. This game can change everything, though. This game, it means that this game can go hand in hand. It can change the whole game. If Chelsea beats Spurs, he can also be a hero. Graham Potter can be a hero by beating Spurs. So just like I have here, like I said, I have the white paper here, and what it's gonna do to you guys. But guys, before we end the stream, I would like to give the fans, the viewers, we got 273 of us watching the stream. If you're just hopping on, you're joining us here, do not forget to put a like on the video and also subscribe to the platform if you haven't. It's your first time joining us here. We are growing a very huge community. We are growing a Blue Clouds Media platform here, and we want to compete with the biggest, YouTubers that are doing the same thing on the platform. We are trying as much as we can. So I can't do it all by myself, but then you watching me and me over here, you keep me going. And you know that if I'm not here, you're not here. And if you're not there watching me, I'm useless. So yes, we both work hand in hand to get it going. Okay, I've read that one. Okay, all right, I've read that one from Gunta. Love it when you whisper like that. Thank you very much. I123. I know you do. I try to change it a little bit to make it more entertaining. Entertaining. My brother over here, I'm trying hard. Forgive me if I butcher your name. Ujumo said watching from Nigeria. Ujumo, my brother said he's watching from Nigeria. Big up to all Nigerians. I hope Niger is as peaceful as it is sound over here. Sounds very peaceful here. I hope everyone is doing very well in Nigeria. Big up to all my Nigerian brothers. Big up to everyone. Mod, please shout him out. Shout him out. Ojumo, my brother. He said, I'm watching from Nigeria. If Spurs beat us, the manager is gone. I think Chelsea will win 3. I believe so. I believe the turnover will be against Tottenham. Seed said, big up to you, my brother. Seed, big to you. I hope you're doing very well. The platform on Talking Sports is made for you guys. So come on, tune in all the time. 6:30 UK time. If you're in America, it is 1:30 UK time. That's when I stream. Michigan, it's where I'm located to be precise. So yes, come back again all the time. A big up, brother, and everyone in the chat. Big up to you, DJ Sav. I hope you're doing very, very well, brother. If you have the time, if you feel you have time, come over. Let's discuss the white paper. If you have time on your list, come over. Let's discuss this white paper thing going on. I've read it and I know how good it will be for the English game. But then I didn't see nothing in regards to how it will control the referees, how it will manage the VAR for the referees to use the VAR very, very well. I didn't see anything like that. But all I know is they're trying to control. That is how they manipulate people. That is how they control. They want to control the big C's from joining the Super League. That I think it will come in place. They're trying to control a whole lot of things in the white paper. And when the white paper will take effect, we will talk about it. So if my brother DJ Saab, you have the time on your side and you feel you can join us, you can message me on Twitter and let me know if you have a little bit of time, and I'll shoot you these. And also, guys, do not forget, I will put a link in. You come on, you have your say for 1 to 5 minutes, and then you can hop off, something like that. If you don't want to be here all the time, yeah, we can do that. I want to share the stream and I want to share the microphone and give you guys a chance to talk, not just typing in the comment section, not just typing. I want to make it that happen. I want to start doing that. Make sure I put the link in there and you guys can get involved so your voice can be heard. So Potan, numbers and statistics are horrible coming from my brother Taha. Says they want to qualify him for a mid-table team, not talking about Chelsea. What a shame. I understand and I agree with what you're saying, my brother. His statistics at this moment stinks. It doesn't look good. But we all hope for the best. Since he is a Chelsea manager, we have to support him. It's just like support any other player that is not playing well. We want to support them and start playing very well. The lights of players that you don't want to hear their name. Players like Mason Mount, players like what's his name, Kai Havertz, Obama Young, some players like that. Maybe Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Some of you don't want to hear their name. You get what I'm saying? But let's still support them because they are Chelsea players. You get what I'm saying, guys? Yes, let's still support them because they are Chelsea players. Oh, absolutely. Big up to you. I123 for I love you forever. Big up. How are you? That is some I123 Blue DJ Sav. Thank you very much, DJ Sav. Gunter said, my man, there is no comparison between Potter and Tuchel. Go and read the history. Little okay, that's Gunter from Aha. Okay, I thought I just read everything. Uh, that is from Taha. And also, this one is coming from Zalani. Zalani said, "Why Arsenal and Brighton as Chelsea role model? I don't understand why Arsenal and Brighton as Chelsea role model. When you talk about Arsenal, we're taking players from Arsenal. When you talk about Brighton, we're taking players and coaches and technical directors, everything. The training managers, everything from Arsenal. But I don't see them to be our role model. No, no, they can't be our role model. Arsenal can be our role model. Brighton cannot be our role model. Why am I saying this? I'm saying they cannot be our role model because they have not achieved what we have achieved in world football. Final. We've had lots of Premier League trophy. Arsenal can boast of Premier League trophy. We have lots of local domestic trophies. Arsenal can boast of that too. Probably they have more than we have. But then they cannot ever boast of any European trophy because they haven't got to that. They don't have the guts to win it, and we've done it. You know what I'm saying? We've done it. We've won it. We've won it many times. So I 133 said, DJ, you know me, always watching from work. Me as a woman, my job is never done, but I kept pushing and I kept pushing on. Always make time and to listen to my brother live. Thank you very much. I want to love you. I really appreciate it. Who is making comparison to of Potter and to TT? Sorry, Potter, not in the conversation in the terms of trophies. That is TT has won. So yes, you guys can face it up. You're doing a comparison, but I want to keep this in. I don't want any fight. If it's comparison between Tuchel and Potter, that is fine. But I don't want any fight, guys. We can fight in there respectfully, guys. Let's do it. But we have to keep it. You have to keep it clean. Big up, bro. Big up to you, Chad. Big up to you. I hope you're doing very, very well. Great. Lateness is greatness. They'll say. Hello, everyone. We got 205 people watching, guys. If you're just one of them, you're joining us. I don't know how many likes we have on the screen at this moment because I'm not watching YouTube. But if you guys can know how many likes we have. So let's push it. Let's push it to at least 100 before we end the stream today. And I said I will put a link in there about 30 minutes to go for you guys to come on and have a say. Welcome to the stream, Stav. How you doing today?
Yeah, I'm okay. I've just come off my nebulizer machine. That's why I was late.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I realized that busy
I messaged
earlier.
you.
Yeah, I did. I did get that. I did get that. So thank you very much. And then still, I think might have looked at this on Discord. I remember when I was streaming on Discord, I usually that sound is coming from. But anyway, maybe I have my Discord running. Probably that's where the sound is coming. Stop. I'll get back to you in a minute. Coming from a DJ service, it's not fighting, bro. I was just asking who made that comparison. No, if I mean fighting, I want a good fight, though. I mean, let's go back in front in regards to Thomas Tuchel. You guys have every right to compare because right now you cannot compare Graham Potter to Tuchel. You get what I'm saying? I'm saying you cannot compare him because Tuchel has won trophies and trophies. And I mean, when he was a Chelsea supporter, Potter is very young. In terms of his managerial career with Chelsea, he hasn't seen that trophies yet. But I believe he will win it when he get a chance. So thank you very much. Let's back in front, guys. Bring share your opinion in regards to Potter and Tuchel. You can. You have all the time. The platform we accept everything like that. Neither of them impressed me. That is from Taha. Impressed me. Man City will win it all. Arsenal is still gotten something to improve. Right would be a mid-table team. That is where we stand. Mr. Patrick said, "Good evening, guests. Hope all is well." Absolutely, Mr. Patrick. I saw your comments earlier on. I did read it. Ojumo, my brother said 111 likes now. Thank you very much. Oh, 111 likes. That's amazing. And we can push it to 130. It's never enough, Oliver Twist. If you know Oliver Twist's story, it's never enough. We can still push and push and push. But thank you very much, my brother Ojumo. Thank you very much. And I like your profile picture, man. You look so cute. I like your profile picture. And I hope everyone is in the family is doing great as well. This is a blue family, and we are trying to grow this big, huge platform to become more. And like I said, I'm open. I'm open. I have my arms all open for you, and I'll put a link in there. Jump in. Do not be shy. Jump in and say what your problem is. What is bothering you? Get it out of your chest on my platform, because people are listening. People are listening. We got 239 people watching this platform worldwide. Worldwide. So yes, like I said, worldwide watching this platform. So share your comment and then have your say. When the time is getting close, I'll put a link right there, and do not be shy. Send it in. Send it in. Let's get it going. Stuff. Welcome back again one more time. And what do you have for us today?
I've just been reading the comments. Good evening, Blue Cloud. Good evening, DJ Sav. Good evening, Patrick, and everybody else, etc., etc. DJ Sav. Nobody's comparing the two. The conversation was that Potter had lost to the bottom team, and the conversation, I believe, is Gundo, whatever his name is, Butsy. All he said was that Tuchel also lost to Southampton and Leeds, so that's the only comparison that was made. But if you're going to talk about comparisons, Tuchel didn't win anything in Germany until he got his first big job, and that was one German Cup. So now Potter has his first big job.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me, Stav?
Yeah,
your
I can hear
network is
you.
not the best today.
What?
Yeah. Can you get yourself out and come in? When
it's not me,
when
it's
you're
you, because
speaking, you're
my
breaking. You
mic.
sound like a robot. Can you get
No, it's
yourself
not
out
me.
or come in back
It's
real
not
quick?
me. My microphone was off when you were making that noise. Okay, I'll go out.
What noise? Can you hear me? I don't think Staff can hear me very well because it looks like he had what I said later on. So yes, sir, that is coming from Tara said Potter trophy. Thanks for making me laugh, bro. Okay. Breaking news coming from Chelsea closing in on signing Wonder Kid Kendry. Yes, we did talk about this guy. He's also 15 years old. Fabrizio Romano, CFC, both of yes. I'll keep that in mind right away, and then I'll put that on my shorts if I have a time. Yeah, thank you very much. Coming from, and also another one coming from my brother here. Potter is just not vocal enough, man. He's too soft. Said my brother here. Zelani said Potter is too soft. Staff, welcome coming from I123 here. Welcome staff. I'm glad to see you join us today. Hope you are doing well. Nee, you were say you were working staff. Okay. So if it's me, I just realized it. I was trying to rectify that to staff, but he didn't hear me right. It looks like there's a bridge of communication in terms of my sound traveling to him. It takes about 2-3 seconds because of my network. I could tell right here, and the network went down and then it came up again. So
I can hear you straight away.
Yeah, I can hear you now. It wasn't you.
The other one was breaking up.
Okay.
Can I just address that comment you just read out regarding Potter being too quiet? Man is too soft.
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Okay. Did anybody watch Liverpool v Real Madrid the other night? Right, on one side of the touchline was the ever jumping up and down, shouting, stroppy German Klopp, and opposite him was the calm, relaxed, hardly speaking, right, Carlo Ancelotti. Now,
you're talking about clubs and Ancelotti.
I'm talking about people keep going on and on about Potter being quiet.
No,
right?
Yeah, I understand. You're referring to these two coaches, right?
Yeah, at the moment, yeah. Right, Ancelotti, yeah. Right, total opposite.
Okay.
To Klopp, to Mourinho, right? Even Arteta, even Pep Guardiola, right? The guy won the Spanish title in the Champions League last season, right? Without jumping up and down on the touchline. without going into press conferences and ripping at the officials and stuff. Right. There's also another guy called Gus Hiddink, right, who won the FA Cup for Chelsea. And those of you who've been around long enough will know that he was stitched up, right, from going into the final of the Champions League by a Norwegian referee who should have given us 4 penalties. And even then, he wasn't jumping up and down on the touchline, losing his temper. He didn't do it in press conferences either. Right, this is too soft, and he doesn't shout enough. It's a nonsense. Where did it get? Ultimately, where did it get Mourinho, Conte, right? For example, they both got sacked, right? And Tuchel this season with his spat with Conte on the touchline, right? Jumping up and down it isn't such a big deal. It's what you do when you go back in the changing room at half time. That's when you do your talking, right? And we went in after a bad first half. We came out. We created 17 chances against Southampton, and Potter's not the one who misses the chances. Do you want him or expect him to shout at players the way Tuchel did to Conor Gallagher?
let me address something real quick. Guys, if you can hear me, we're having a very bad connection here. I think it's coming from staff breaking. I think the connection is coming from me. It's the wires. I'll say the wires are frozen. It is around 25 degrees outside. It's terrible. The schools have been called off because it is snow and rain at the same time, and all those wires have it sometimes play a little bit of effect of how the signal has been traveled. Although we have a fiber optic, we have 4K, on and on and on. When the weather is so bad, it really affecting. So I apologize to everyone that is listening and watching in regards to the transmission. It's never like this all the time. So we got 340 of us watching the stream at this moment. So I apologize to everyone that is watching. So here we go. Staff, take over.
Yeah, this concept that you have to be shouting like a crazy idiot on the touchline, right? And as regards his press conference after the West Ham game, for example, right, he was asked a question, and he quietly and placidly, right, made a sarcastic comment regarding what's his name, Tuchel, whatever his name is. He didn't realise that Tuchel was such a good goalkeeper, right? So there's other ways of skinning cats, right? You don't just have to be screaming at the right. Mourinho used to do it every press conference, complain about the officials, right? And he was right in a way, right? But it never got him anywhere because officials still turned against us, right? For the whole of that last season that he was there, for the 4 or 5 months he was there, right? It didn't do us any good, right? It didn't do Conte any good this second season. So all this, he's too soft and he's this and he's that. It's what he does on the training ground and in the changing rooms before, during, and after the game that matters to the players, right? I don't want to see him screaming at players, right? Like Tuchel did to Conor Gallagher earlier this season when he made a stray pass and he started losing his temper. That doesn't help. You can't just keep constantly losing your temper at players or the officials. That's it. Go on, I'm open to any questions then.
Today, so I don't know. Things are not flowing very well like I expected it. Things are not flowing very well. Rest in peace, John Matson, the commentator that passed away at age 70 something today. Yes, we haven't paid our respect to him at all today. But yeah, rest in peace. Stuff. I remember he didn't. He done well for us when he came in as caretaker coach. Yeah, I think he came in twice, right? Stuff. He came in twice to help the team when we needed the manager.
Yeah. He came in and
I remember that
when we won the cup, and then I think he came back between Jose and Conte
Right. Okay.
arriving.
R.I.P. John Motson. What excellent commentator he was in football. Condolence to his family. Yes, yes. I listened. I read more about him today. What a commentator he was, and arguably one of the best commentators I mean, that has ever comment in English football. That's what is being tagged as at this moment, and also the people describe the way he pronounces names of players that scores goals. He's amazing. A lot of people try like yeah, and also yeah, when the family were told that he passed away peacefully in his bed. So may his soul rest in peace. A legend is falling. So yes, sir, we're gonna move on from this stuff. Let's get into what do you make of what Paul Merson have to say to Graham Potter? I'm sure you heard me and read what he said. Let's move on with the content we have here today.
Yeah, I didn't hear what you said, but I read what he said, or some of it, about not
Okay, if you're
starting
ready,
Mudrick.
yeah, it's the
Yeah,
same
not
thing that I
starting
have here.
Mudrick.
It said, let me read it real quick. Some of us. Some that are just joining, let me read it real quick. Paul Mason on Graham Potter. He says, if he loses this one, I'm not sure there is a way back because the fans will go ballistic. This game can change everything, though. If Chelsea beats Spurs, he repeat these comments coming from Paul Merson.
Well, they've gone ballistic already. Right, you only have to listen to them against Southampton at the end of the game. You only have to read the comments on some of the comments on here, or if you go on another platform, they've gone ballistic already. How can I look? Do I have to? It's a bit repetitive. Me keep saying this, right? But from October onwards, we've had 17 players injured, right? What do people expect? And Merson should understand that as well, right? He's an ex-player, right? Who's played for Arsenal, and he should understand that, right? The media don't like to mention it either. It's like these injuries never happened. Like Kante's only back in training now, right? He's only just come back to training. I saw a rumour that Pulisic is back as well, right?
Yeah.
So these two, Pulisic came back from the World Cup and then got injured almost straight away against Man City, right? Aspilicueta, right, carried off with concussion. Sterling, right, went down and got injured there a few weeks ago. And this has just continued continuously since October. We've had players out injured, right? And then we're not talking one or two players, right? We're talking a lot. And then the new guys come in, and people seem to think that they're just going to start playing, right? Like top-notch football straight away.
Yeah.
It's not happening. It's not happening. How long did it take Werner, right? Ziyech, Pulisic even, right? Pulisic took like a few games.
Hold on, stop.
I just want people,
Hold on,
I want
stop.
people to be more
What do you make
understanding.
of the statement? What do you make of the statement?
Well, I wouldn't start
What do you
Madueke
make of the
or
statement in
Mudryk.
regards to he could be the fans can be ballistic or Potter can be a hero? What do you make of that
I've
statement? I
already said
know what. Yeah.
there's people, right? Even if he wins it and
Yeah.
wins it comfortably, who are not going to be satisfied.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Oh,
people who've
are you
had an
sure the fans will
agenda.
be?
No, they
Are
won't
you sure the
matter.
fans are not going to be happy with Potter winning against Tottenham?
Yeah, well, it's the good thing is it's away, right? The good thing is it's away, right? And the way supporters, the ones who go away, right, tend to be the more sensible supporters, shall we say, right? So that's the good thing. Home crowd can be different, no matter which team it is, right? But there's people who've had an agenda, and I know plenty people that I know have had agenda against Potter since he arrived. Right, some of them didn't want him because it meant Tuchel got sacked. right?
Yeah.
But it didn't get sacked because they were bringing
Okay.
Potter in. This, right? Some of them don't think he's good enough for Chelsea, right? And we shouldn't have hired him. But then again, we gave jobs
Okay.
as player coaches to Gullit and Viali, right? We brought Ranieri in, who hadn't won a
You did
single
stuff.
thing in a 20-year career, right? So all this says, and who is Avram Grant, right? Avram Grant got to 2 finals and finished, I think, second or third in the league. Can't remember off the top of my head, right? And he got all the credit, but that was down to Steve Clarke and the spine, right, which performed when they went out on the pitch. Some of these players we've got right now don't have a spine, right? They just haven't got it. And if you remember rightly, correct me if I'm being wrong here, right? I said that if Madueke plays, right, at Dortmund or Southampton or West Ham, we're going to concede goals from breakaways, right? And the free kick from Southampton came because Madueke didn't track
All right.
back, and that's Creator just dived
All right.
in
Stop.
recklessly.
Let's move. Let's.
So I agree with him. He
All right.
shouldn't
Let's
play
move on
them
from
two.
there. Stuff.
I'm on about Merson.
All right. All right. We're gonna move on from that place from what the Mason have to say, and we'll move on to the next one, which is trying. All right, the next we before I get into the next topic we have here will be what we have here. What do we have here? Let me read a little bit more of the comments before we move on. At Blue Clouds Media, how is everyone doing? Question. Haven't heard from him lately. I wanted to make sure he's well. I think you guys are talking about Ryan. I'm sure Ryan still need to recover from the game against Real Madrid. Yeah, I did talk to Ryan yesterday. Yeah, he will be on. He will be on. He's having a little bit of a personal stuff doing. Very true. Very true. That is coming from Patrick. Mr. Big up to Blue Blood coming from DJ Saab. And also big up to you, Vicky. Vicky, it's been a while. Hope you're doing well. She said, where are the other guests like Ryan, Herbert, and the other guys, Chelsea fans? Absolutely. They are there. The past few days they have been a little bit busy with school and work activities, but yes, they will be here. They will be here as soon as, if they are free. Definitely, if they are free, they will be here. Just like Stav hasn't been around for quite some time because of personal issues.
One
So
day.
big up
Only
to,
one day.
huh?
I was only
Yeah,
missing one day. Gone. And actually,
okay.
I messaged
So Stav
you
was
last
missing
night.
for,
I messaged you last
yeah.
night that I was going to come on, and then you finished as I was going to try and come on because you finished early last night. Otherwise, I would have been on. But anyway,
Yesterday, yeah, I tried to do it. I was doing a stream test and trying to do something, and it didn't go well with me. Not at all, because I was streaming yesterday over here, but you guys did not notice. I was I was sleeping off the camera, but you guys did not notice it. I was dozing off the screen over here. I was just literally tired, and I was mumbling, and my eyes were closing, and I was trying to fake it, and it wasn't working. So as soon as I realized that this can jeopardize my channel, so I just went off without you guys noticing. I just say let's bring the stream to an end because I didn't have the energy. I was just tired. Content creator, if you do what I do, you can have a little make a research. They'll tell you, especially the thumbnails. You need more creativity. You have to be creative and know. You have to be crafty. Know how to position your thumbnails. You have to think of the title to put in the thumbnails. I sometimes make mistakes, so I make like 3 different thumbnails and then put it on and make sure which one fits, which one goes with the content that I'm creating, and all that kind of stuff. Even before you go in and make your stream, and then you put all those numbers there and send your stream out for YouTube to do his own thing also. It's not that easy. So by the time you get there, you're done with the stream. And if you don't think about it, you're gonna end up making some mistakes. And I didn't have enough sleep before starting my stream yesterday, and I was just tired. It takes about 4 hours to just create this stream that you and I are talking together. It takes about 4 hours. There you go, guys. See, my mom always tell me if you mention someone's name, it doesn't appear, it means the person is gone. When I mean it's gone, it's past. It's past. If you mention the person's name a couple times, it doesn't appear. So you guys did mention Ryan's name, right? Did you? You mentioned his name, and here he is. Big up to you, Mr. Ryan. Welcome to the stream.
Thank you, Nazan. Good to see you. Good to see staff, and happy to be here.
Where you watching the stream?
Just finished work, so I'm just in the West End. Staff will know that very
Yeah.
well, Mayfair. And yeah, just
Uh-huh.
walking around, walking to the tube station, and yeah, listening to the
You
stream, and yeah, great to hear your voices.
Yeah, people were just asking of where is Ryan as they recover from the Real Madrid game. They were just asking of you, and I told them Ryan is very busy taking care of a personal thing, and you just joined the stream. That's amazing. My mom always tell me
bro.
this: if you call someone's name, go ahead.
It's like double jeopardy for me. You know, I've got personal issues, and then on top of that, Liverpool suffered their heaviest ever defeat uh, in
Yeah.
Europe. So yeah, I would say it's a crappy time for me right now. But wouldn't miss this stream for the world. Good to be here.
Yeah. It's always nice to have you here, Ryan, and then stuff. So yes, whilst you here, I was waiting for either you or Steven and Ryan. I mean, you, Steven, and then stuff, so we can all talk about the white paper as the stream keep going on. So the white paper has been issued, hasn't taken effect yet, but we know. I know you've read it. Staff has also read it. I've also read it very well, and we're gonna get into it. What this white paper is going to do and how it will boost English football, and then how it also. But mine wasn't what it says. I did not see anything in regards to what this white paper, how it's going to protect a VAR, and how this white paper will help officiating that we have been talking about for quite some time now in regards to the interpretation of the law and how they can blend the VAR and interpretation of the law to make association football much more better than it was before without the technology. So we'll get into that as you are here. So thank you very much, Ryan. So we're gonna move on
No
from there.
problem, Nazan. And I just want to
Go ahead. Go ahead, Ryan. Go ahead. Can you hear me? Okay, there's a breach of the communication here. So I want you to love you. Said Vicky, I think you're talking about Steven. I'm sure talking about Steven. Real Madrid, that was an ugly man, ugly one man. What happened to Club? Absolutely, Club saw nightmare. Yes, them three likes. Three, I like listening to them. Absolutely, he liked listening to my panelists, which is Ryan and Steven, me, and then Stav. I'm sure. I'm not sure if you know of Stav. We always appreciate you, man. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. I really appreciate you, and then I appreciate you appreciating me. So yeah, I'll put it that way. And I want you to love you. So I do video editing too, my brother. It takes a lot of time, and one wrong move takes makes a lot make a lot more work to reverse. And thanks for what you do. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Appreciate me. What I appreciating what I do. Barcelona versus Manchester United. Oh, what a mouth watching game. I think it will be a kickoff very soon. I'm sure. Ryan, are you going to be? Are you going to the Nubu restaurant in Mayfair? That's Ryan's question. Ryan will jump in soon. Once he jump in, he'll probably. I'll make sure I click. Let me clip this comment. So that's once back. So guys, Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe has heavily been linked with Chelsea. This is what it is. Kylian Mbappe, Manchester United, Liverpool, and Chelsea are all monitoring the situation of Kylian Mbappe, according to Football Insider. I know it's one of those things. Let's stop. What do you make of a Kylian Mbappe? Do you think Chelsea can get this guy? And if Chelsea gets him, where is he going to play? On the left-hand side, it's choked.
Football Insider. I nearly started laughing. I nearly started laughing then. No, look, he's going to cost a fortune, right? Don't forget he just signed a contract, didn't he? So they're going to want a fortune for him. If they're even willing to sell him to us after the Ziyech thing, right? We're going to be linked with every single person, right, for the summer now. When they haven't got any news, they'll make it up as they go along.
Would you like him?
So
Would you like him?
No, I don't want him.
Would you like
No,
him?
I don't want him. No, I don't want him.
Why?
Why
wouldn't you want him? Why wouldn't you
what's
want
the difference between What's the difference between him and Aubameyang, right, and other players with attitude problems, right? He's got an attitude problem, just like Neymar does. That's why I don't want any of them. I don't want anybody who's going to come in and upset the changing room, right? I don't want to be paying a fortune for him.
Will you accept?
If he wants to come in,
attitude makes these players stop. Will you accept that this attitude found in these top players makes them who they are, makes them these world-class players? With that attitude, they can't be who they are. We talk about attitude. When Neymar has an attitude, he's a world-class player. Mbappe has an attitude, he's a world-class player. You know, who have attitude from days of Manchester United to Real Madrid to wherever he is, Juventus, and back to Manchester United, and now in an Arab country. I think this attitude, it's what makes them world-class players, isn't it?
Well, what did Ronaldo achieve at Man United? He destabilised the club, right? Same thing with Pogba. I'm not saying Pogba's world class, right? But he is a top player, right? When he can be bothered. These players perform when they can be bothered. Only takes the slightest thing to upset them.
If you say stop, yeah. If you say this, he brought confusions and stuff like that at Manchester United. Something that I find it hard to agree, because I think Ten Hag did not do the right thing. He did not do Ronaldo a favor also by bringing him on to like 1 minute to go, or did he even let him play at all, sitting on the bench? What do you expect a player that has the attitude, a player who's have the winning spirit, who always wants to score goal? Even before that, he was a leading goal scorer before he was, the last season he left, he was the leading scorer for the football club before he left.
Well, we go back to the same thing again, don't we? There has to be a reason.
Yeah.
There has to be a reason.
Yeah, definitely.
He's gone, and look at Man United. First final since Mourinho was there. Right, 5 years, whatever it is. Right, and he's gone. Right. When you it's not just that. I don't want to be spending 200 million on him, and I know it's not my money, right? Okay. And then paying him what?
Right.
500,000-600,000 a week. Right. I'd rather just what I said the other night. Give him out what he wants. Give him an equal amount to what Reece James is getting. Right, and you can bring another 2 players in, at least.
I agree.
Because we're going to have to upload.
I agree with you. Economically, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Economically,
well, it's going to be difficult.
It doesn't make a sense. Ryan, there's a question to you. Right, Ryan, there's a question here for you. Ryan, are you going to the Nubu restaurant in Mayfair? That's a question coming from Blue Blood.
Sorry, Nizam, can you hear me well? I'm sorry, I've got slightly buggy internet, but can you hear me? Am I audible?
Yeah, we can hear you. It's all right.
I'm not going.
It's all right.
It's so this one is pronounced Nobu. It's a Japanese restaurant, but I'm not unfortunately going there. Nobu. I'm at the Fortnum and Mason. Just near Green Park. So yeah,
that's bad enough. You
So you got to come round, man. We can go to a nice pub here, traditional English pub. Have a nice pint.
I can't come round from Cyprus. Can't come from Cyprus. Bro,
I'll fly you down. Don't worry.
Yeah, you want to get Blue. Blue Cloud will meet you.
Nah, he's too far. I'm working on Steven. Steven and I we're not too far apart.
I'll meet.
Blue Cloud's closer than I am.
Okay, I'll come to you, Stav. I'll come to Cyprus.
Yeah. come to Cyprus. Let me know when you're coming, and we'll go and have a couple of drinks together, and
100%.
maybe go and eat some Greek
All right,
food.
bye.
And Nizan, I
All right,
just want to
great, great, great.
quickly add.
Let's move on, guys.
Nizan, I just want to quickly add my commiserations to the legend that is John Motson,
Oh,
sadly passed away. The legendary commentator. Yeah,
abs-
just my thoughts. I grew up listening to this guy, like I'm sure Star did and everyone. He's just a legend of the commentating world.
Longer than
It's
you.
sad day. Sad day.
Longer than you. You
Yeah.
probably weren't. You probably weren't even born when I first
No.
started listening to them.
No.
Stop. Everyone to be born at the time that you were listening to him. Should everyone be
Well,
born?
no, I didn't say that. I said not as long as I was
Yeah,
listening
you
to
say
him.
you say you were probably were not born when I was listening to him, and I said, should everyone be born when you were listening to him? Then we all
No,
should be dying at the same time.
no,
You're gonna die too.
nay. Yeah, well, I'm going to die soon. Probably will.
No, I'm not saying you're dying soon. I'm saying when you die, then we're all gonna die with you.
No, you're not. I never said that. What I'm saying is that
No, I'm just
got
making a
to
joke.
I got to hear
Go
him
ahead, guys.
right when he first started, right, and also
Yeah.
right, it's
Let's not take too long on this. Let's not take too long on this stuff. Let's go.
also he was a closet Chelsea fan, right? He never ever admitted it, but a lot of people know he was a Chelsea fan. So there's a good game going on. Monaco.
Thank you very much, Stav and Ryan.
Leverkusen. There's a good game going on. Monaco v Leverkusen. Monaco 2, Leverkusen 3, but it's 5-5 on aggregate, which means Monaco won at Leverkusen. And Monaco have had 2 goals disallowed, one for offside, and one the ball just went over the line before he crossed it. So it's end-to-end game.
Thank you very much. Thanks very much, Stavi. We're going to move on from that. And also, guys, if you're just watching us, we got 309 watching the stream. If you're just one of the people that are just joining us on the platform, do not forget to like the video and also share the video on any platform that you found yourself. Let's get the blue flag flying high. And also, Blue Clouds Media bringing you the best association football news in terms of football. Wherever you find yourself in soccer or football, whatever you call it. Yes, we're bringing you live news on Graham Potter. We're discussing updates on new player transfers and updates on players injury news and stuff like that. My camera keep going off. Like I said, it is a bad connection, so I'm just I'll leave it like that for a little bit, and then I'll work on it again. So if you guys don't see me, I'll just turn my mascot on for a second. Yeah, my mascot will be on for a second. Do not forget, I'll just bring it back. Big up to you, Trey, my brother here said, hi, Niza, what's up? Traveling to Colorado today. Any news on Manchester United takeover? Keep up the good together good work. God bless. Absolutely. Yesterday we have a Manchester United news. It was yesterday. It will be looking like United would not be sold. Yes, they might not sell United. United, the Glazers might get some funds, money from somewhere else. It's another American company who might inject money into the Manchester United. So in that matter, the club will not be sold. So that is the news we had yesterday. And also Kylian Mbappe. You guys, Manchester United has heavily been linked with Kylian Mbappe. And also so is Liverpool. I'm not sure Liverpool can afford Kylian Mbappe. Chelsea, I don't think that it doesn't make sense if Chelsea want to get involved and get Kylian Mbappe. He's, what do you call it? His, the price tag on him is way, way ridiculous. So yes, I'm having big problem here. Says your browser has lost connection to your camera. Make sure you have the right camera selected and close any other application that might be using Skype or Zoom. You can click the camera button to try again, restart the browser. I'm just tired of it. Okay, thank you. I'll let the guys do that. So big up to you, everyone that is there. I want you to say welcome, Ryan. I was asking about you. I'm glad you're doing well. coming from I123. Love you, Brian.
Thank you.
Yeah. Patrick says brown envelopes. Mbappe won't join our club. Sorry, I only know those three guys you had previously. Okay, thank you, Vicky. Thank you very much, Vicky. Vicky, I'm glad you know those guys very well. Ryan, he was talking. He asked of you. Vicky also asked of you, Ryan. He says, "Where's Ryan? Where's Herbert from Manchester United? And where's Steven?" He's talking about Steven and Ryan, three of you. He asked of you. So thank you very much, Vicky. That shows
Thank
how,
you.
yeah.
Thank you,
Um,
Vicky. Is it a guy or a girl? Vicky.
um, um, yeah, Vicky could not usually a girl, but I don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
it could be a guy or it could be a girl. You don't know. So
yeah,
let's go by
let
the
us know.
name. Yeah. In the world we do sing Mbappe. It all go against everything these new owners are pushing. Okay, okay. I want to just say Vicky, Ryan, Steven, and Herbert. These are the three of staff is our new guy. Okay, what was the crisis meeting all about then? The meeting was about the performance. I said from the beginning, the performance of the football of the team. Graham Potter is the leader, one of them, and then the players. So they sat down. Christopher Vivel sat down with them to have a discussion. But we didn't. I don't have the inside information very very well in terms of what exactly that was being said, but it is a meeting in regards to the performance of the football club. Hi Nizam, what's up? Okay, I've read that one. Big up to you, Gulit Ismail. I hope you're doing very well, my brother. Big up to Nizam and everyone in the chat and the panel. Yes, big up to you. We have I think we have 328 people watching live on the stream. I'll work on my camera real quick, so don't forget I'm still here with you guys. So we're gonna move on from there. The next topic is we talk about Kylian Mbappe. We did talk about Kylian Mbappe. So Dusan Vlahovic. Oh, do you guys want us to Ryan? I'm not sure. Are you comfortable right now?
I'm comfortable. I'm good. I reached Piccadilly. It's a nice view, and
Yeah.
yeah, I'm good.
Go ahead. You're good. Okay. I want us
Vlahovic,
to
did you say?
Yeah, I want us to discuss the white paper before we get into this nitty gritty in terms of some of these transfers that are not realistic. Do some Vlahovic to Chelsea, but let's talk about the brown paper. Let's talk about the brown paper. Okay.
What's a brown paper? Are you there, Ryan? Ryan? I don't know what's going on here. If I'm the
here.
only person in.
Hello?
I refresh my screen. I'm talking about the white paper. I said brown paper because of what Mr. Patrick said. Mr. Patrick said something about brown paper over here in my mind.
He's
So
talking
I mean
about
the
brown
white paper
envelope.
that was being released today. Brown envelope. So when I was going to say white paper, I said brown paper. So Mr. Patrick, don't do that again, please. Don't do that. I'll read the first part as we have here. What is the football white paper means? The government paper will propose a series of reform to shape up English football, including ensuring financial security within the professional game. The significant shape up is set to include the introduction of a new development independent regulator from within the Premier League. The new rules will enforce tougher regulations on who can own football club and ensure only legitimate custodians are buying the English football club. And as he goes on, the paper will also attempt to prevent the Premier League Big Six from attempting to join the breakaway European Super League amid the competition's recent re-emergence. So these are one of them that is going on. What do you guys make of it? I have a little one more to read, but before I get into that one, what do you guys make of the white paper so far? The statement and what it's going to do to English football. I'll start with Ryan.
Oh, I can see kind of pros and cons from it. I've been saying for a while, I think there needs to be an independent regulator. I like also the fact that there would be, it will make it more difficult. They'll introduce measures to make it more difficult for clubs to join a breakaway league. for example, Super League, and they're going to put more strict kind of ownership tests as well, aren't they? I remember reading that also. I'm interested to know what exactly they're going to do to empower the fans and have, football fans having more influence and control. But overall, I think, yeah, it's positive steps and steps in the right direction. Um, and yeah, in terms of the kind of financial measures they're going to introduce, I think there's we need to wait for kind of more detail on that. Definitely, this is just like a government review and guidance that they've issued. Let's see what happens.
Okay. Stavi. Stav, can you hear me? Hello, Stav, can you hear me? All right, so it looks like Stav is being muted for some reason. I'm not so sure. I'm having issues with my other camera, so I have to switch the camera to this one
I
and use
muted
it for
myself.
meantime. All right, Stav,
I muted
if you
myself.
can hear me, release and.
I'm talking.
All right, go ahead, Stav.
I muted
It's
myself.
delayed. The sound, the voice keep delaying. So sometimes.
Well, it's to do with your end then. Ask the people in the chat
Yeah,
if
go
they
ahead.
can
If
hear
you
me.
can hear me, just go ahead. Yeah, I can hear you now, but I'm saying
I
it's a
can hear.
delay. Sometimes it delays. But go ahead, Stav. Go ahead.
Well, I wasn't in the room, so you'll have to tell me what you're up to.
We were talking about the white paper, and I was reading what the white paper will do, and then I'm sure you've also read the white paper. You've seen it. So can you take us through it? What do you think is going to do for English football?
Well, some of it's okay. I especially like the bit regarding fan involvement, where you can't change traditional things like name, badge, all that kind of stuff without the fans agreeing to it. So I'm liking that bit, just in case Mr. Bowley decides he wants to change the name to something else. The idea is that more money is going to go from the Premiership to the divisions below. So I suppose that's okay.
Yeah.
They want to tighten up control of what gets spent. So that could be awkward for Mr. Bowley. But I think next window we'll spend. And then after that, it's going to slow down. And maybe one every now and then. So that won't really be that bad. But it's supposed to be an independent person who's going to be looking at it as a backstop. The clubs are supposed to negotiate with each other, all the divisions, the Football League with the Premier League. But the government are going to have a so-called independent person to solve things if there's disagreements. But nothing this government ever does is independent, so not so sure about that part. Yeah, this got its good points, it's got its bad points. But having chased off our owner, I wouldn't trust them as far as I could throw them. That's me, my personal view.
Okay, thank you very much.
Ryan said anything.
Don't you think this white paper is becoming more controlling to what English owners or football owners can do in the Premier League?
Yeah,
it's
that's what I said.
More controlling.
That's what I said. They're gonna try and use it to stop clubs spending as much money as they have been. They're going to take more money off the Premiership to pass down to the other divisions. So it is an element of controlling, but they're insisting that the person who's going to be the so-called troubleshooter is going to be somebody who's independent. Now, in that case, I hope it's the clubs and the leagues that choose that person and not the government, because I just don't trust the government. So that's just my opinion, though. I don't know. Ryan, are you still there?
Yeah, Ryan already did. He already saw.
I'm still here. Yeah.
What did he say? What did Ryan say?
I said something very similar. I think it's pros and cons. I like the fact that they're empowering fans more and they can have more involvement and protect, club name, badge, etc. Some of the measures they're saying, it sounds very corporate. It's like because I work in banking, so when they're saying like fit and proper testing, doing due diligence, KYC, and doing like there's a director and ownership controls. It's very much like it's very corporate. So that's the kind of route that it seems to be they want to take football down. And good and bad, I'd say.
Yeah, and it's something that I read earlier on in regards to Igola Conte. Igola Conte really fell out with the football club. And why did N'Golo Conte fall out with the football club? Because N'Golo Conte said he was being given so many injections under the previous manager and then the previous regime. So he was training and he was playing under injection, which they did not manage his injury issues very, very well. So it was a time that he felt like to leave the football club because they were not paying so much attention to his injury situation. So I'm not sure where you guys stand in that. So he said it feels very, very comfortable because they made him stay out of games so he can nurse his injury and come back properly being fit. So I know some fans were very angry with N'Golo Conte getting injured after time. When he comes on, he gets injured again. He's off, he's on, that kind of thing. So I don't know where you guys stand in that comment. What do you guys make of that N'Golo Conte situation?
You go first, Ryan.
Right, so Nazan, just to summarize, they're not rushing him back. Is that what you're saying? He's fit and he's training, but they're going to face him.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, he's saying that the previous manager and the regime made him play under when he was still injured. He was playing. Steven didn't even know that much because he put that in the chat. So Steven might have gone through that very well. So I'm very happy Steven to see it. Steve, welcome to the stream.
He was taking injections, wanting to play. He was taking injections to play.
Yeah, he was taking injections to play, and then that wasn't helping his health because he takes injection, he plays within next game, he gets injured again, and that
From what I heard, right, so was Jorginho, right, and so was Kovacic taking injections.
Kovacic has been this season. He's been playing through the knee issue that he's had since about the start of the season.
Well, what can I say?
Gulid Ismail said, "Do you guys think?" Gulid Ismail said, "Do you guys think that this is just a plot to control the expansion and the power of the English Premier League, so that the more they squeeze the English club owners, the more they push for Super League?" Just like I said earlier on, it's more of a controlling thing. So yes, I'll look into that.
Now, listen, right? One of the conditions of this thing, right, is that clubs cannot join other competitions.
Can't join anything that's basically a breakaway group, essentially.
Yeah. So it's not to push them to the Super League. It's to keep them away from the Super League. Look,
also, why would they do something that would push them to the Super League? Because that's detrimental to the Premier League and all that in general anyway.
Yeah, it'll take the money out of English football.
Yep.
That'll take the money out of English football. The idea is that they want more money from the Premier League to go into the Championship Division, League 1, League 2, all the way down to the National League.
All the way down to grassroots, basically.
Yeah. And to grassroots, right? So why would they want to push it into Super League? It's nothing to do with this. The only thing it's got to do with the Super League, and it's one of the things that's one of the rules, is that they can't join other competitions. Like they've got to be sticking to competitions that are legitimately UEFA or FIFA. Right, so no, it's nothing to do with forcing the Super League.
All right, thank you very much, Stav and Steven. We're gonna move on from there. Igola Conte, we did talk about Igola Conte. We got 332 people.
You've
I'll
got
come
your
back to you, Steven.
messages up on the screen.
Oh, my bad. What the hell?
It's better than saying you though, but never mind. I'm joking.
Oh my goodness. Sorry, I didn't see it. All right.
Yeah, I see that you got my message in the group, by the way.
Is
Yeah,
Ryan
I see
gone?
that one. Yeah, Ryan is jumping onto a train, so he cannot. He'll be too loud for him to hear. So I'm very sorry guys. My messages were showing up on the screen. That's very bad of me. I need to be careful. I don't do anything shady, so
you probably
nothing to worry about.
Probably because you forgot that you'd been showing something, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So thank you very much, Stephen, for reminding me of it. I'm gonna go to few comments and then I'll drop off the link real quick. So guys, if you're there, I'll be very happy to hear you guys come in and talk for about a minute or two, so we can all have a little bit of a say. Mr. Patrick, I know you're watching. I want to hear your voice today, Mr. Patrick. I want to. I want you to say that what come at Ryan. I was asking. Okay, I did read that one. Sorry, I knew 3 guys. Okay, I read that one. In the world we do sing Mbappe. I read that one here. Hi Nizayan, what's up? Traveling. I read that one. So this is DJ Stav. Good Ismail, we can hear you, Stav. Okay. I did read that one. Can hear you all. Thank you very much. I was having issues earlier on. That's why my thing was on screen, because I keep refreshing it. Do you guys think that I've read that one coming from my brother here? Lord said hi. Big up to you, Lord. I hope you're doing very well. Lord said, how are you? I'm doing wonderful, guys. As you can see me here. See, no matter what, put everything aside. I'll be happy to be alive than to have the millions in the world. I'll be happy to be alive. If I'm poor and have that life alone to be alive, I'll take that instead of all the billions you can give me. So life over money. I'll choose life over money. If you have all the money and have no life, you have nothing. Please be patient with me today. It looks like he is having again a difficult day. Absolutely technical issues. I'm having a really difficult time today. So I guess I hope everyone bears with me as we stream over here. I'm gonna use my mascot for a little bit. So we're gonna move on from there. As per BalkanTalk.com, another app. So Chelsea retains an interest in Dusan Vlahovic ahead of the summer window. Where do we stand with this Dusan Vlahovic thing? And I know there's a player that's been heavily linked Chelsea on the way of signing him. Breaking news: Didier Sav did share that with us earlier on. So Didier Sav, thank you very much for that news. And yeah, I'll make a video of that boy. Steven, did you see the tweet from Fabrizio Romano? Stop. Did you see that?
Yeah, I sent it into our group about the 15-year-old kid. I think he's Ecuadorian or something.
Yes. So yeah, whilst we're talking, I'll bring that on the stream. What do we make of Dusan Vlahovic, guys? What do you make of Dusan Vlahovic? Steven and Ryan, each of you can go first. Let me get that.
You mean Stav, right?
Yes, Stav. Yeah, I mean Stav.
You go first, Stephen.
Stav, you go first.
No, I can't. I'm trying to do something.
All right, Steven.
It wouldn't be my first choice. But it also depends on what choices you're given. I saw somebody messaged me. I don't know if I sent it to our group, but someone messaged me. If you had the option, and then they listed about 4 players. One was Ivan Toney, one was Osimhen, and one was Vlahovic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Toney would depend on a ban.
Yeah.
So them putting that is kind of got to wait.
Or being free.
Or what? Sorry, I didn't catch it.
We can't hear you well.
I said, all being free, he could end up in prison.
Yeah, I couldn't hear very well. I just couldn't make out what you were saying.
Yeah, he could end up in prison.
All right, go ahead.
I mean, he can't be worse than Lukaku, surely. That's what I'm going to put it at.
Okay.
Did you
Yeah,
see?
Lukaku. We have
Just
Lukaku
quick,
show over here.
you know how I think it was the CEO of Inter. He made that comment about Lukaku's 103 kg, right?
Yeah, I have it here.
So Lukaku mocked it after in his post-match conference or something, saying about his shape or something. I've got to try and find it. It's like really, this is what you do. Like you can't even accept that you're getting criticized. You've got to
Yeah,
make a joke out of it.
you mean
Okay.
because he's
Whilst
his
you're looking
weight.
for it, we're gonna move on from that. Gonzalo Ramos, sorry, according to Korea, whatever his name is, VI Sports Witness, it says Chelsea are still interested in signing Gonzalo Ramos and could return for a striker in the summer. I'm not sure if you guys know much about this player, Gonzalo
About who?
Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos.
He's at Benfica, right?
Yeah.
Personally, I don't know a lot outside of he does play for Benfica. Don't even know his age. Normally, I'm quite good with knowing players' ages. Ramos, Benfica.
All right. So, stop. Anything?
He's still talking.
Yeah, no, I was just quickly checking his age. Yeah, so he's 21 years old, right?
Yeah.
Striker at Benfica. What I'll do, I'll see if he's Portuguese and he supports Benfica. I'll see what he can tell me about him, and I can relay it back to you guys in probably tomorrow's stream if my friend gets back to me.
Okay.
Because it'll be good to have his view on it as well.
All right, no problem. You can go ahead and do that. Whilst we're here, we still got 355 people watching on Blue Clouds Media Sports Live. I've dropped the link in there, and I want people to, if you're watching, I want you to feel comfortable, free. Come on, you don't have to pay for a penny. Yes, click on it, click the link. It's not all streams that will put their link in the comment section. So I'll put the link in there. Click on it when you come on. Show your camera real quick. Let me see who you are. Then you can take it off if you want to. Then you can start talking. So yes, let's do that. Link is right there. I want to hear Mr. Patrick voice. I want to hear what he make of Graham Potter. Is that the same Ramos I'm thinking of? I'm not so sure which of the Ramos you're thinking of. It's not the Ramos at PSG, but I hope that Batty boy can stay far away from our club. I think that's what he says. Yes, I've sent the link in. Click on the link. Come over here on the platform. Let us think what you make of your football club so far, and let us know where you're calling us from. So yes, we're gonna move on from there. We have a Mason Mount, according to the Athletic, Liverpool are highly optimistic that they will convince Chelsea midfielder Mason Mount to leave the Blues and join them next season. Would he have that money that he's looking for at Liverpool, guys?
Depends how much they want him, doesn't it? The money is gone. So
we
the
got
money
you, Gabriel. Go ahead, sir.
Money is gone. So that money that he was getting is available. They're looking for investment. So possible. If I'm going to be honest, right, I'd give him the money. Right, I just don't understand. I saw a report where Bowley was saying he couldn't believe that Chelsea let Rudiger and Christensen leave the club.
Yeah.
Right. So, but the thing is, both of those players were angling to leave. They just used us to get better deals out of Barcelona and Real Madrid. Right. They spent the whole year messing the club about. Then the sanctions came in, so we couldn't do anything about that. But if he's that surprised, why is he being so hard-headed about Mason Mount? Because if he's basing whether he gives him a contract or not, right, on current form, right, he's not the only one, is he, who's out of form, right? So you'll go back, look at what he's done, in the last 3-4 years, right? You take it as a collective, and you hope that he's going to get back to what it was. And we've all said it. Well, those of us who don't have an issue with him, that he's fatigued and tired. So why is he being so aggressively awkward, right? And then look okay with trying to sign Mbappe or Neymar, if the stories are true, and having to pay them 600,000 a week, right? So I just don't get it. So that's the first time that I'm seeing a flaw in Bowley.
From
Right?
what I
If the
from what
stories
I
are true,
gone.
if the stories are true about Mbappe and Neymar, go on.
Yeah, I
Going
saw one the other day. I'm gonna see if I sent it in the group that we have. Yeah, so the Athletic also said that suggestions that Mount has asked for £300,000 a week are wide of the mark. There's other issues, there's other things at stake, so imaging rights to bonuses and the length of the contract. So it's not even about the money, it's just relating to, well, not like the base by the sounds of it, it's literally length,
the
image
length of the contract.
rights, and that. But let's be honest, the chances are, if it's literally just those things, there's got to be a compromise.
Okay.
If we're being honest.
The thing is,
If
if
it's
they
over
don't want to,
imaging rights and length and stuff, like, that's not
yeah, but
difficult.
the
you know
thing
what I mean?
is, if they are not willing to give him what he asked for, which I believe is the same as Reece James, which is around 230, right? And then they want the image rights as well, yeah, right? And they won't let him have his own image rights. Then it becomes an issue,
Yeah.
because whose face do you see on the website all the time, on the fifth, on the app, right? Whose face do you see on
Mason Mount,
commercials?
Enzo Fernandez.
Yeah, but whose face do you see on all the TV commercials? You won't see the commercials because they're in the UK, but I've seen them on my PTV. He's done commercials for 3. He's done commercials,
Trivago.
all this stuff, right? So he's always made himself available, right? So if they want to, maybe under Roman, he got extra for that, for doing those kind of things. So if Bodie wants to keep all that to himself or to the consortium, right, and then refusing to give him the money, then I just, look, I've said it already, and I'll repeat it one more time. I don't want Mbappe and I don't want Neymar, right, paying them whichever one it is, 600
Silly
grand a
money,
week.
basically.
Yeah, 600 grand a week for what? For what?
For Neymar to go off injured at the same time every
Yeah,
year.
yeah. To
That's
be
really what he's
celebrating,
stressed about.
his
If he
birthday.
has the number of injury in the French league, then what about the Premier League? He's not ever going to play at all because
Yeah, 'cause he's
it's
gonna
That's
get
the most
kicked
if he's
everywhere.
physical league.
actually injured as well, by the way.
Yeah, because
Okay.
he's going to get kicked everywhere in the Premier
Yeah.
League. It's just, it's this thing about looking for a big name, right? It's
Yeah.
Abramovich did it with Torres. They did it with Shevchenko, right? And neither of them worked properly anyway. You go for a player, right?
Yeah.
And what he can give the whole squad, not just what he can do, like go on the pitch. Even if he scored 20, 30 goals, right, he's going to be taking 20, 30 goals, but other players that he's going to come in for won't be getting goals either. So that reduces his goals total. Right, nobody scored 30 goals since Drogba. Right, I just don't want these people. They'll come in and they'll create issues. So, can I just say something? Right, I'm looking
go
at
ahead.
I'm looking at a screen, yeah, on my television on YouTube, right, and I can't believe it's like I'm not actually watching anything particular. I'm just looking at the headlines, and I can't believe the British media, the way they're criticising Potter, or they're showing that Potter's 10th, and who's 7th? Fulham or Brighton?
Mm-hmm.
Brighton, I think, right? And the media's just as bad as some of our fan base. There's no getting away from the issues that
They
Potter's
fuel it. That's the issue.
Yeah, but the point is, there's no getting away with what Potter's had to face, right? The one single thing that I'll repeat again, during December, right?
Yeah.
Well, last 2 weeks in November, first 3 weeks in December, right? 20 of his squad were missing. He couldn't work with those players. They weren't available to him. If you're injured, you're getting rehabilitated, having treatment. It's if you're back on the grass, you're working separately. How could he work with those players? And then even then, Dozier went and got injured, right? People need to look at these things, right? And the World Cup is an influence when you've got that many injuries. If we had one or two injuries,
People like who? People like me. Me?
no, I'm on about fan base.
Okay.
Stop getting touchy.
I thought you
Sounds
put my
on
name there.
social, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. It's just been totally ignored, right? And I've got 2 or 3 screens up, content creators, right,
Okay.
as well, not just the media, and they're having little sly digs as well, right? And they're putting things out there that they've got no proof to, and they're just creating this issue, right? And not you before you start again, right? They're creating issues, right, to get clickbait, to get likes and people, viewers and stuff like that. Right? If you're a Chelsea supporter, whether you're a content creator or not, you don't go putting stuff out there unless you have the actual proof. I'm looking at one says Chelsea have a termination clause in Graham Potter's contract.
I'm pretty sure that's already been disproved publicly anyway.
Yeah,
by reliable people. So if they're running with that, then it's on the viewers that want to buy it on that.
The clause is that they wouldn't have to pay him the full amount of money. Right? I don't know if that's been disproved or not because I don't watch British TV. Right? I watch British TV.
The only thing I saw was it was disproved that there's a termination clause or some rubbish.
Yeah. Right. So somebody's running with that. Some long-term content creator. Then another one's trying to run with a story regarding Potter and the changing rooms, right? The changing room. There's people just putting rubbish out there without any proof. And even if there's an element of truth in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even if there was an element of truth in it, I still look at the injuries and I still look at the new signings. I'm not going to just jump in and suddenly start performing. You saw Mudryk, right? He came in at Liverpool, looked like he was on fire, right? And since then he's virtually done nothing, right? So people have to accept that. And the other thing is, I think our transfer window in the summer was really poor, right? It was really poor. I wouldn't have bought Koulibaly. I would have gone for a better central defender, and I would have kept Colville as well, right?
Okay.
And with regards to, I wouldn't have bought Cucurella. I would have kept Matson.
Summer pop.
Right. So he's dealing with that summer window. Bad incomings and poor outgoings that should have been at the club still. Right. And all these guys who've gone out on loan, they're all performing.
Okay.
Right. Apart from Callum Hudson-Odoi. Right.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Stavi, for taking
one
the
last
time
thing.
to your
One last thing.
Go ahead.
I don't care about our targets for next summer, right? At this moment in time, I don't care about the targets because they'll change every 5 minutes. They'll change. All I care about now is giving the guy a chance that he was brought in for, taking into account everything he's faced, and let's just see the season out, and then start worrying about the summer.
All right, guys, I still have the link in there. I've posted the link. The link is right there. If I do post it one more time, if you want to join us here for a few minutes before we bring the stream to an end, I really appreciate it. Come have a say. It's it's open up for now. Before we end the stream, it's open up. Let me read a few more comments before we continue, and then end the stream. And also, Gabriel, big up to you, my big brother Gabriel. I hope you're doing very, very well. I thank you very much. Thanks for taking your time joining us here on this platform. It means a lot to me and the platform, everyone here. They just have as well. He looked great in the World Cup. That's Ramos we was talking about. Says Rudiger. It came out later that CFC and Marina didn't speak to him for months. The sanction came, so he had to go. Coming from that is what my
Can I
brother said in
respond to
regards
that?
to. Yeah, you will
Can I?
respond. You
Yeah,
will
go
give
on.
me. I got two comments to read
Make
all
sure I
from
get to
DJ Sav.
respond to it.
Yeah,
Go on.
I knew of Ramos very well as I watched the Portuguese league, and being Portuguese myself, his top talent would do very well in the Premier League or in the Prem. 21 years old, 2022-2023 season in 17 matches scored 13 goals. That's good. That's a good record from him. Gabriel, a big up to you. How are you coming from DJ Sav? And DJ Sav went on and said again, Gabriel, a big up. I think I've read that one. Okay. DJ Sav said that Crespo as well. Staff did not. What the hell is going on? Crespo as well. Staff did not have a great career with us, but a top player just never worked out at Chelsea. That is
It
coming
worked.
from Staff.
It worked out when he came back the second season under Jose. Didn't have a good time under Ranieri, but under Jose
Yeah.
he did okay because him and
Yeah, I mean,
Drogba were
I didn't know.
rotated.
I didn't see much about him under Ranieri. I got to know more about Crespo when he was under played under Jose. Yeah, did yourself good, mate. Have you? Hope you are well. Coming from Gabriel. Gabriel, hope you're doing very, very well, my brother. Come tune in. I mean, retain all the time, guys. We want more of you fans. This channel, this platform is created for y'all, not for just me. I created this channel to have you guys here. Okay, so to be able to talk football, so that's the main reason of creating this fan base, and the channel is growing. At this moment we got 268 people, 61 right now. I just drop off a couple digits, so we got all these people watching, and the channel is being created. The link is there, guys, if you just joining. Okay, I have another big brother here. Oh, Metal Face Doom, big up to you. It says Barca penalty. Barca got penalty,
Yeah,
I think so,
Lewandowski scored penalty.
against Manchester United. Where is the gameplay? Is he away or home?
Old Trafford.
Old Trafford.
Old
yeah.
Trafford. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I gotta tune in and
Bruno
watch
gave
that
it away.
game.
Bruno Fernandes apparently gave it away.
Oh
Shame.
my goodness. Bruno 1-0 Barca. Lewandowski paying absolutely. So yes, guys, the link is there. Drop in there. Get in the link. Get it. Let us know what you're feeling as. Here, platform is given to you. It's created for you to hear what you want to say. So get on, jump on real quick. Do not hesitate. Do not get scared. The voice is what matters on this platform. It's created for the voice. So yes, guys, we're gonna move on. We're done with Mason Mount. We're gonna move on to another one up here.
Have you finished?
Just go.
Have you finished reading the comments?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you said you want to react to something. I think it
Yeah.
has
Have
to
you
do
finished?
with.
Have you finished reading the
Uh,
comments? Have you finished with the
yeah,
comments?
I finished with
that
that.
was the
Rudiger,
most
so go ahead.
recent
Yeah.
one.
Right.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
Let's get something straight, right? Anything that Rudiger came out with after he left, right, is just Rudiger talking,
Yeah.
right?
It's garbage.
They asked him.
It's garbage.
They asked him.
It's garbage.
What? No, I don't want to use the word garbage.
Sir, is it garbage?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
garbage.
I'm trying to get the words for you.
Right, listen, right? They asked him for talks, in May the year before. And he told them he wasn't interested because he was concentrating on the European Championships, right? Then they spoke to him numerous times, and the media kept asking him about it. And he said, there's no rush, there's no rush, there's no rush, right? They made 3 different offers to him. Every time they offered him what he asked for, right, he then changed his mind and wanted more, right? 3 times, okay? And then it was reported quite clearly that they'd come to an agreement with regards to salary, 230,000 a week, right? But the only thing left to discuss was a signing on fee, okay? Right? And then the sanctions came in, and they couldn't discuss it with him, right? But if Mr. Rudiger, right, was so honest and wanted to tell the truth and was like an upstanding citizen and all that stuff, right? His Chelsea contract expired June 30th, right, of the season. He signed for Real Madrid in April, or he agreed with Real Madrid in April. Bowley took over in May, so there was a full month for him to talk to Bowley, right, before his contract expired. Okay, right, and the agreement he had with Real Madrid couldn't be ratified or clarified or anything until July the 1st. Right, it couldn't even be registered with UEFA. Right?
Yeah, he wouldn't be officially their player till then. So
yeah, he wouldn't. He wasn't. He wouldn't have officially been their player. He could have quite easily said to them in April, "New guy coming in. I'd like to talk to him first." He had no intention of staying. It's an absolute garbage, right? And all he did was he made a statement playing up to the supporters, right?
Okay. Thank you very much. Stop. I knew garbage was going to come. I was just trying to help you get it out in time.
No, I wasn't going to use it. I was going to use me other go-to word, nonsense.
He ruled you in for saying it.
I was going to use my other go-to word, nonsense.
I was trying to get a words out for you on time before you bring it out. Julius, I'm more big up to you, Julius. Go ahead, stop.
Yeah, I'm fed up with Rudiger and people going back to it. They agreed a 230,000 contract, but the idiot wanted 20 to 30 million signing on fee. Signing on fees at that point, right? Yeah, at that point where under the rules of FFP, so they agreed the salary, but that 20 to 30 million would have almost doubled his salary, right? Yeah. So he just made a statement to suck up to the fans. Okay, I'm allowed to use the word suck up.
It's right? All right. We could have done similar to what City did, where they get another one of the clubs to pay and just don't put it as their own.
Yeah, well, and then we would have got into trouble. But I'm fed up with
I was just
Rudiger.
mocking City. That's all I wanted to do, to be honest.
Yeah. I'm fed up with the Rudiger issue.
Thank you very much, Stav and Stephen. Big up to Julius Amois. And big ups to you, Adni, and the rest of your panelists enjoying the stream, watching from Ghana. I know Julius Amo, my brother from Ghana. Really, I wish you well, and I hope all Ghanaians are doing very, very well. In regards to respect to the president, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and also the parliamentarians and everyone out there. And also, everyone, thank you very much. Julius, if you find yourself on any other Facebook platform, you can share our link whilst we go live. And then, as usual, like I said, you can return all the time. And do not hesitate to send your comment in, and I'll take my time to read them for you. The reason why you put your comment in is for your comment to be read out louder, and that's what I'll do for you. So thank you for joining us, taking time for joining us here, Julius, and Metal Phase and
we don't
DJ
charge you.
Do us 7.
We don't charge you. We don't make you pay money to get stuff read out.
Yeah, we don't charge any penny to read your comments for your reader stuff out. So send them in, feel comfortable, feel free. I don't know what the hell what's his name? Bruno Fernandes was doing over there. It doesn't make sense at all. Let go the players in the 80-yard box, and you were holding on to him, pulling him back for what? Big up to you, my big brother DJ Salve is hopping on for a little bit. I know. Big up to you, DJ. Welcome to Blue Clouds Media.
Big up. Hey, big up, guys. How you guys doing? You all right?
We're doing wonderful, sir. Stav, are you all right, Stephen?
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah. Took your time, didn't you, DJ? Yeah.
What's that?
Look, Nee, send him an invite so he can jump on whenever he wants.
Yeah, I'm not so sure of his time, if he's willing. I don't want to be, bothering people that much. That's why I sent it in the link. No. I've sent DJ Salve in the past before, but he's been very busy. I don't want to be, pushing people too much. Sometimes it gets annoying. But if they demand, if they ask for it, it's open. This platform is getting bigger and bigger. Yeah, and with the reason why I'm saying that, I know DJ Salve is very close to my brother Coachella, so I don't want to make it sound like I'm trying to pull him away from Coachella's stream to be with me all the time. And Coachella is a very, very good friend of mine. Sometimes social media can create enemies, and I don't want that. I don't want that to between me and my brother. So that's why I lay down low. If he's willing to come on and join us and have a football talk, it's all open for DJ Saf. This is his platform. It's not mine. DJ Saf, I've known him for over a year
Yes.
before I had my surgery from Blue Lounge
Yeah.
platform. So it's not here. So yeah. Welcome to the stream again, Mr. DJ. What do you have for us?
Thank you. No, it's always a pleasure being on your show, bro. As always, there's no Kachilla wouldn't mind me coming on any of your streams. And it's all right. It's just, as I said, I think by the time you start your streaming, I think by the time I get back home and stuff, you're already starting to stream, and I don't want to. I then feel bad to come interrupt what you guys are talking about, so I just listen and watch rather than interrupt you guys. So, but it's always good being on your platform as always, bro. You know that. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just talking to you and watching the United game at the same time. But yeah,
I'm doing the same thing too. Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. I'm watching
I
Zabi
can't
in
be
his
bothered
black
to
coat.
watch the Banks.
Absolutely.
I wonder why, Rob.
Yeah. So DJ Sab, what do you make of
Yeah.
this white paper that will be taking effect soon? What do you make of it, sir?
I think Stav covered it all earlier on. I think everything he pointed out is exactly it. I think it's again more to stop these owners from obviously, trying to change our name, trying to get involved with trying to stop, trying to stop us money situation as well. I think they're going to be giving more to the lower division clubs. I think more or less when you look at the situation, for me, it's more or less. I think it helps more the lower division clubs than it does the Prem. To be honest with you, like Stav said earlier on, since they did what they did to our club and to Roman Abramovich, I really have no trust with these people. To be honest with you, so whatever they bring out, can it be good for the game? I'll say hopefully yes, but it's also got. I'm sure there's repercussions over it as well.
Okay. Thank you very much, DJ Sav. Julius Amos said, "Big up to you, DJ Sav. Hope you're doing good."
Julius.
Yeah, Julius. I will be stepping down very soon. I will drop down to the motherland very soon, and when I come there, I'll try and come and see you because I'm trying to make this platform and draw all the Chelsea fans in Ghana to this platform. So if you know them, send a message to them that you have a bigger fan base, a bigger fan that supports Chelsea and also does a lot of Chelsea work. So yeah, they can hop up to this channel. I'm waiting for them. We got to keep growing. I've seen 300 subscribers, over 300 views. I want to get to over 1K views when I go live, and that is what I'm pushing at. I'm pushing very hard. So I know Julius send a message out to Ghanaians and let them know that it's a mouthpiece, a Ghanaian, a man that supports Chelsea and hosts a platform, has a platform of this nature. So yes, sir. Thank you very much, Julius, and thank you very much, DJ Sav. We're gonna move on from there. DJ said I've said it, and I also said it from beginning. It sounds like it's controlling. They have to control people. They're bringing this white paper to control these club owners, but they're not putting any statement, nothing better out there to be able to figure out how to use the VAR very well, very effective.
But that's
and
not
also
down
control.
to independent regulator, though. That's not down to them. That's up to the PGMOL and all that.
Yeah, I'm saying that I would think they'll release something like that will have that effect. It will control what is going on at VAR instead of coming here with this staff will say garbage.
To be honest, I wonder if they end up using it to stop like state-run clubs and stuff.
Stephen, I've got a question for you. Right, independent regulator. Is there anything about that government, right, that's independent?
I knew that was coming.
Yeah, right.
Independent.
You see all the strikes that are going on in Britain at the moment.
Independent.
And they keep saying, and the government keeps saying, it's gone for the independent. I can't remember the full name of it. Right, to discuss the pay rises offered, etc., etc.
Oh, with all like the train and bus drivers and all that, right?
Yeah, the independent, whatever you want to call him or them, that was put together by the government. Right, everyone knows it's not independent, right, and I don't trust them, right, and that's why I said earlier on, if it's somebody independent who's chosen by the clubs, right?
If it's children
Then
by
that's
the clubs,
different.
it'll be fine. Like there won't be.
Yeah, but like, look, let's wait and see who this independent regulator is going to be, right? If it's somebody who's an ex-government official, forget
Yeah.
it.
Close contact to government.
Okay.
Yeah.
Government officials. Staff and Steven, DJ Sav.
Mhm.
I have two staff here. So I'll say DJ Sav to make it different. DJ Sav, what do you
Hey,
make of this guy on the stream?
Hey, Sav.
One Sav, one Stav.
Yeah, Stav and Sav. DJ Sav.
You call him DJ then?
Oh, DJ.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah.
DJ, what do you make of this player that is Chelsea? Highly,
Yes.
He'll be coming to the club on the 10-18. What do you make of his what the model of the club and what the club is doing so far with young players?
Yeah, I think we all know what Todd Bowley was, what Todd Bowley's thing was when he came into, but when he bought Chelsea, gone are the days I think where we're going to go and buy big money on these big superstar signings. From what I understand about this guy's model, is that he'll buy a team of youngsters, put them in a team, and then when the team is actually gelled together and they come one, then what he'll do is each season he'll add like a big name superstar signing to that team. But I think the team has to all obviously be kicked. Obviously, the team has to obviously be doing well in that time period to add another like a big name superstar to the team. So if we're talking about the team we've got at the moment, okay, and we go and do really, really well with that team, okay. If someone like, say, I'm throwing him out there, I know you guys are. I know Stav's opinions on
Neymar,
on Mbappe and Neymar. I'm just throwing Mbappe out there because he's obviously young at the two plays. If we want to bring someone like him into the football club to mix with these clutcher players, that's what he'll do. It'll be like buy all these youth players, bring them and put them into the team, and then eventually he'll buy like a big name player like that, like 2 seasons, 3 seasons down the line. But that's just like a model he does anyway. So, yeah, I can understand what he's doing. I just hope we get a chance to see these kids play. To be honest with you, that's all I hope for. And I'm sure if we're going down this avenue, it will continue. We will continue. We will actually see these youth players come through.
Yes, I agree. I agree with you. I mean, I like it. Stuff. What do you make of what DJ Sav just said? You even just said a while ago that they will go big again this summer, and after that they'll slow down. It will be one or two every transfer window. So it looks like the same thing that DJ Sav is saying in regards to the new model. Stavi.
Yeah, pretty much. But I still stand by what I said regarding Mbappe. I don't
Neymar and Mbappe.
I don't want either of them.
Oh no, I was clarifying that was what you was on about.
Don't want either of them. I want someone, right, who's going to come in, not be big-headed, not be all about him, right, and who's going to be part of a squad, like we used to do under Abramovich the first years. They always looked at the player and they checked out their character and did a lot of research before they signed people, right? But there's other players out there who could come in and improve our squad without having to bring. I mean, where's Mbappe now? Where is he now? Is he injured, or is he just having a moody?
He's had his own issues with the. I think he was injured. He's coming from. I remember the last game,
and then wasn't it
he came in the second half.
He
should score a goal, else even disallowed.
Who?
Mbappe. He was injured. He came in and played the last game.
Himself back or something, right?
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna move on from this topic. We move on to the next one. Will be Cesar Spilicueta, which the captain was later discharged from hospital with a statement from the club. Cesar observed training today before the start. Before he starts working towards training the pitch, and he was just observing. He did not play. So that is a statement coming from Cesar Spilicueta and the club.
Concussion protocol.
Okay. Chelsea Leonie gained 103 kilos. We're talking about Romelu Lukaku, Inter CEO.
He didn't gain 103 kilos.
It says while Lukaku on the bench, Romelu Lukaku gained 103 kilos to carry on his shoulder.
That'd be ridiculous.
he must be physically fit. So I'm gonna read what Steven sent here in the comment. Steven said in the private says Steven said that Lukaku post match yesterday. He says, "Wow, look at me up on top. I'm in great shape, Mamma mia."
That was because of the CEO's comments.
Yeah, that's okay. So that's from Lukaku. What do you guys make of Lukaku return? Steven, I'll start from you. I go DJ Sav and I go to staff. Lukaku return. Is it going to be good?
Mm-hmm. Let's put it this way. You want to make comments like this after you've been criticised, right? You can't just not make a joke about it and go, okay, whatever, like just ignore it, whatever type thing, yeah?
Yeah.
You've done silly interviews and you don't look like you want to put effort in. I don't want you at my club if you ain't putting effort in.
In regards to the
Sooner he's gone, the
interviews,
better.
okay. In regards to the interviews, it will be translated in so many ways. And people said Lukaku did not do anything wrong. In the interpretation of that interview was being done in different ways. One from Fabrizio Ronaldo, and then the other one from whoever is coming from. If you listen to me, I know why I call him Ronaldo. It's Fabrizio Romano. I always intentionally call him Ronaldo, whatever he call himself on Twitter. So yeah, dig yourself.
Hold on. Yes, on Lukaku. I'm one of those. To be honest with you, I know there are a lot of fans out there will probably not like what I'm about to say, but no, I don't want him back. I just think like who's what's the gentleman's name who just spoke? Sorry, is it Stephen?
Yeah,
sorry,
Stephen.
Stephen. Big up, Stephen. Big up to you, by the way. Yeah, I agree with him. I just think after the interviews that he's gone and done, he clearly doesn't want to come back to Chelsea. Yes, he's contracted to us. He really hasn't got a really say into it all if he comes back. But listen, at the end of the day, how I look at it is this: if he was to come back to Chelsea, there's no way we can just say, okay, you know, if we can't get a sale price for him, then he's going to have to stay. And I guess then we'll have to then say, okay, if he's going to stay, use him, you know, and see what he does. But for me, I don't know. I don't know. Most of some of the Chelsea fan base out there, I think a lot of them are like they don't want him.
People
don't
are
want
starting
him
to turn, aren't they? That they would take him back and stuff. I've seen.
Yeah, and I've also seen this talk of because of this, and I don't want to go off subject, but because this link to Victor Osimhen has come as well for us. I think a lot of them would rather see this guy come to us. But then again, you've gone and forked out 98 million on Lukaku, signed him on a 5-year contract. You know, as much as he's done whatever he's done, you know, he's still our player. And if he's going to come back and if he can do something, brilliant. If not, then I'll just say, you know, sell him off if he wants to go. You know, his attitude's got to definitely change if he comes back to Chelsea, 100%. No.
Okay. The attitude has to change definitely when it comes to Chelsea, said DJ Sav. Stabby, Lukaku, your brother. Oh, your son.
He's not my brother and he's not my son.
Your son-in-law. Right? Your son-in-law, then.
Look, everybody based, the interview on what they were told by the media, right? He was wrong to do the interview, right, without getting the club's permission first. But I've seen the transcript and I got an Italian person to translate it to me, right? And nothing he said was bad, right? He was wrong to do it, and he deserved a slap wrist for it, right? Matt Law and Simon Phillips, right, both debunked what Mr. Fabrizio Ronaldo said.
Yeah, Fabrizio Ronaldo.
Yeah, Fabrizio Ronaldo said, right? You have to remember that he wasn't within the circle of Chelsea, Fabrizio, right? Never got anything out of them, and he just wanted to stir trouble, right? He didn't say anything that Eden Hazard didn't say about coming back to Chelsea one day and winning things with Chelsea again, right? The same thing that Ziyech said about going back to Ajax, right? And the minute Ziyech said it, it was in the media that he was going to go back January. This is last January, right?
Right.
And this is what the media are like. So if he's going to come back and we have no choice and he plays, as long as he scores, right, then I forget anything that people may or may not know about him, right, before. But we also have to take into account that it was Romans signing, Romans, not Marinas, right? And I'm pretty sure, although Tuchel rang him and said to him, this is what we're going to do when you come in, right, he didn't really want him, right? And I think Tuchel didn't use him correctly, right?
Yeah.
And like I've said before, and he wasn't the only one, was he? That he didn't use correctly, right? So Tuchel was part of the problem as well. In that
right.
he didn't want him and he didn't use him, and he publicly said he's not changing his system to suit one player when he was playing 5, 6, or 7 out of position. It wasn't just Lukaku. So
all right. Whilst we're not miss dropping now because it looks like people are going to watch the game. We're gonna drop off here. We're gonna end the stream, bring the stream to an end. Whilst we still have 40 of the people watching the stream. So a defeat. Where do we stand? A defeat against Tottenham Hotspur can prove to be the last game for Potter era. Is that what it's looking like? Which striker should Chelsea go for? Vlahovic or Gonzalo Ramos? Which of these? A question. I'll go to Stav first. Stav, is a defeat against Tottenham Hotspur can prove to be the last game for Potter. What do you think?
probably, but that'll be because of the fans. That'll be because of a fan base.
Too much pressure.
Probably. But as I said, I have no interest in who we're going to sign next summer until the summer comes. And
thank you very much. Thank you very much.
If Ivan Toney's not banned and not in jail, he's still my preference.
Okay, thank you very much, Stavi, for giving us. That's your last statement coming from Stavi. So thank you, Stavi, for being on the stream today. Stephen, I'm going to go to Stephen. What do you make of this question? And is a defeat to, statement against Tottenham? Would that be Potter's last game at Chelsea?
It's difficult because the way results have gone, you can't say he's definitely be out, but you also can't say if we lose, he's obviously got to be safe. You can't say that.
Can you consider the emergency meeting that Vivell had with the team? And then
apparently that didn't happen. From what I've seen today, that actually didn't happen. So again, that seems like Nazar Kinsella, who lost his contacts, making up rubbish again.
It's the media again.
Yeah. I swear Nazar once all the old board and that went, he lost like all his contacts and that, and he like really dropped since.
Can you look? Do you guys remember this Nazar Cancela guy always going into press conference, talk to Mason Mount, talk to the players anytime after games, but it doesn't have that link anymore, and it's not throwing out rubbish. Could be one of those, but yeah. Thank you, Sav. I'll get to this, Sav. Will Tottenham game be Potter's last game at Chelsea if things should go wrong for Chelsea?
I think, Nee, what you got to look at the situation is we're not only just talking about the Tottenham game here, guys. If you think about it, we've got the Leeds game after that, and they are. If you're going to look at it and history-wise, these are the most rivalrous games that we play with these two teams. If we end up losing to Tottenham, and then say, God forbid, we end up losing to Leeds at Stamford Bridge, I do believe that could be the end of him then. Personally, I think it could happen. I'm not one of those. I've never said I want Potter in, I want Potter out. I have been, the last couple of weeks, I have been pushing towards Potter out, and that's only because of what's been going on with him, and I just don't think he's getting a tune out of these players. However, saying, well, they've come back from injury, I know, so you've got to give them his chance, see how they do it. They're coming back from injury, but I think these two games are vital. And if we don't get, I don't think the Tottenham game will be his final game. I think if we were to lose to Leeds at Stamford Bridge, God forbid that doesn't happen, I think that could be his final game.
Okay. Metal Doom said, "I'm not."
Just quickly, it was hostile enough at the last home game. Imagine if
Yeah.
we somehow lose to Leeds. Like, that's got to be
That would be bad,
like
wouldn't it, Steve?
people thought it was
Oh, that'd be
bad
worse.
last time.
Be peak.
People,
It'd be proper
people,
peak.
if
Pop.
we're losing, I'm telling you now, if we're losing, I wouldn't be surprised if people walk out. I would not be surprised.
Boy.
Like, say we're a couple down, yeah, I would not
Yeah.
be surprised to see people leaving at that point.
I'm going to that game as well. You know that, the Leeds game, and I'm also going to the
Season
Dortmund
ticket
game as
holder,
well.
so I'm there
Same
as
as you,
well,
bro. I'm the
so-
same as you. Same as you. Season ticket holder.
Yeah, guys, if you're gonna watch, we're gonna have some live feed coming from the Leeds United game. So we're gonna have a build-up
God.
live feed from yeah, we have our correspondents who will be going to that game. So we'll have live feed from Leeds United live on this platform when we go there. So yes, thank you very much. Mid office said not dirty Leeds, yeah, dirty Leeds United. I'm not comparing him to. He said I'm not comparing him to Lukaku. Blue Blood said Lukaku will be about 200 kg when back at Chelsea and will bulldoze the opposition defense.
You know what?
I'm not comparing him to Lukaku, but how fat was Ronaldo back in the days? So he had a couple career ending. He has a couple career ending injury as well. Another face says
What a player
dirty
Ronaldo was.
Leeds.
What a player. Sorry.
Yeah. Leeds United. That's all right. What game everyone about to watch? I'm watching Manchester United and Barcelona. But I'm telling you, if they're gonna have this guy, Vuzvok or Vasgos or whatever his name in, if he's a striker for Manchester United, you're going nowhere. He can't sprint. This guy's legs are too long.
Veghorst.
Whatever his name is, he
Your
can't
guy,
spring.
your guy.
Yeah, my guy, Veghorst.
Why is that you? Why is he your guy, Nee?
Yeah, because I can say his name.
He was on about
See, I got you. Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, Vetkos or Vatkos or vodka, whatever he drinks.
Veghorst.
Yeah, Vetkos. He can't spring, man. He can't spring. He's got long legs like Peter Crouch. You know?
No, I'll tell you who that guy who was up front for Southampton the other day was massive.
He was a good player, though,
yes,
mate.
yes. And someone said it was being
striker.
linked with the club. Yeah, someone said he was linked with us a while ago. Big up to you, new Weissman. Lateness is greatness. They say you've been late today, brother. We've covered everything. We're about to end the stream. See, the numbers have all dropped. We're about to end the stream. So I'm watching a wipe around show covering all the Europe and then conference. Yeah, I think it's a wrap. He says a wrap. I'm thinking it was a wrap around.
It'd be one of those shows where whenever there's a goal, they go to that game show.
No, it's called Golazo. It's called Golazo. I have it on my screen here. It's called Golazo.
They have. It depends where he is. BT do it over here as well.
They just finished 45 plus 1 minute, and now in halftime. Yeah, absolutely. Manchester United at halftime. If they're not careful, Barcelona will win this game. But Barcelona, there's so much space for United to explore and then get the equalizer.
Barca are leading on aggregate right now, right?
Oh, Weissman said I'm in the US. Big up to you. I'm not sure what channel are you watching. Are you watching Paramount Plus? If you're watching Paramount Plus, there's a show called Golazo where it's just the goals. Any goal that appears anywhere, they just bring it in. They have multiple screens and showing so many of the games also. It's called Golazo on Paramount Plus. So if you're in the US, yes, I kind of know what you're talking about. Paramount Plus is one of them.
They have one in the UK. They have one in the UK called Goal Show. So whenever there's a goal or big moment, they go to that game.
Yeah, he said Paramount Plus. Yeah, I have Paramount Plus on my screen at this moment. So yeah, thank you everyone that have made it possible for today's stream. I didn't see much of what's his name, my brother here, Patrick. I didn't get much from Patrick, but as they say, lateness always greatness coming from a new wise man, my big brother here in the United States. I 123 love you, DJ Sav, Steven, my brother. They want to say his last name, and also Stabby. Stabby drop off already.
I think so.
Yeah, I think when I said that's his last statement, so his like, okay, I'm done. I'm drop off. Julius Amor, Gabriel, everyone, Lord Patrick, Blue Blood,
There's too many.
Taha. Yeah,
Big up everyone.
Too many. Big up everyone that was part of the show today. The stream is about to end, but the numbers keep going up again. About to 14 it was 9, it's going up to 14. From 300 all the way down to 14. Big up to everyone, and I'm also big up to myself for making it happen. And then I got supported hands, Steven and DJ, and then staff who supports me anytime that I come here. We're trying to make this platform bigger and bigger than it should be. I want 2-3. Love you said Man United. I agree to 2-3 Barcelona. Barcelona is ahead. United need to come back again if they want to win more trophy. Since Jose Mourinho made them win this, they haven't won it again. So yeah, although people criticize Jose Mourinho, he still made them win a trophy. So guys, I do want to say anything before we bring the stream to an end. DJ, Saab, and Steven.
No, just obviously it's nice to be a pleasure to be on your show as always, bro. Nice talking to Stephen as well. I think I've spoken to him before, but it's nice speaking to him. Big up to him as well.
Yeah, I
Hopefully
wasn't on here when you were on last time.
Oh, okay. Well, again, it's nice
so
talking to you, mate.
To you.
Yeah, and everyone in the comments, subscribe, like the video, and continue to support the channel. This guy does a lot for the community, so carry on supporting this guy, please. Like all the Chelsea platforms, but please continue to subscribe.
Thank you very much, DJ. Yes, I'm working very hard. to
I
bring.
know you are.
I'm working very hard to bring this guy in here. What's his name? He used to be on Mo's channel. He used to stream by himself, all by himself. Another big fan base. He's big in the Chelsea community. I can't even remember.
Whose channel?
He used to be on Blue Lounge. He used to be on Blue Lounge. He comes in and out. He's got his own platform, big platform. What's his name?
Good.
Let me see if I can get it.
I've not been on. I don't know. I've not been on. I've not been on his stream for a long time, so I don't know. I don't know what his situation is. I know he's doing well.
Mo doesn't stream. He stream once in a while.
Yeah.
Okay. CFC Gym. I'm working on him. Yes.
Okay.
CFC Gym will be on very soon. He said he's a bit busy at this moment, but CFC Gym will be on the platform when he's free. So thank you guys. Thank you everyone. Mo, Steven, staff, everyone. Enjoy the rest of the game. See you guys again tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Peace, everyone. Bye.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blue Clouds TV.